Right, Nigeria continued their dominance at the West Africa Trophy, talking about the world of cricket, in Abuja, with a commanding 9-wicket win over Sierra Leone at the NCF Oval, marking their 4th consecutive triumph in the tournament. Now, after choosing to field, Nigeria's bowlers restricted Sierra Leone to 95 all-out in 18.5 overs, with John Bangura top scoring at 37. Other batters failed to build partnerships, allowing Prosper Useni, Isiyaku Okpe, Isiyaku Okasha, Joshua Ashia, Vincent Adewoye, and Sylvester Okpe to maintain tight control. Nigeria lost Salim Salau early, but debutant Rahmon Ali led the dominant chase with 64, not out of 36 balls. Captain Sulaimon Runsewe supported with 21 unbeaten, guiding the team to 98/1 in 11.2 overs. Ali earned Player of the Match honors. Now, Nigeria now eyes an early spot in the final as the round-robin phase nears conclusion. We've got the media officer of the Nigeria Cricket Federation, Zeal Ibe, joining the show today. Zeal, thank you very much for joining us, and it's a blessing for you to be called Zeal because it keeps the players very, very zealous for more victories right there. But of course, Nigeria has now won 4 consecutive matches in the tournament. What do you think has been responsible for this, for back-to-back wins for the team?
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me here. Like the last time I was online, I said something about the intent of the players. So definitely, like I made mention of, we're just like, it's not about winning the tournament or we're just having a good game. Yeah. So for the players, I won't say there's anything different or any changes have been done, but the intention within them is what I will cap this as, like looking at it. We can't host the tournament at the end of the day, going back to music. So we learn everything from everything. We take lessons from every part that happened. So I feel the players' focus is one of the major reasons here. Like, okay, you can't go below standard. You need to keep going high above.
All right, now for Rahmon Ali, of course, he made a spectacular debut with 64 not out of 36 balls. How significant is his performance for Nigeria's batting depth, and what potential does he have looking ahead to future international competitions?
On Rahmon Ali's case, there's no best way to announce yourself to the national side. There's no best way without, like, looking at his performance, and this is somebody who has been consistent from right from the under-19. Right from the under-19, he was one of the key patterns we had in the team, like several couple of this team. And the last under-19 tournament in Lagos, unfortunately, we could not get the chance to qualify. But bringing that up to the national side, it shows that, yes, there's a bright future for him. Like, he just has to continue to keep up the momentum. From what I've seen so far and what I know about him, this is somebody who is very clinical and classic in his doing. Like in Lagos, we call him professor. So it shows that, yeah, this guy is a smart chap and is very intelligent. So there's a bright future for him.
All right, great performance from Ali right there. But let's talk about the captain now, Runsewe, who played the anchor role while Ali dominated the scoring. We look at the balance of the team because we saw a bit of uncoordinated efforts right there, but some players really did give their all. So what can you say about the balance of the team between experienced leadership and aggressive batting in Nigeria's strategy?
Well, that's one technique that it's very, very important in cricket here. Looking at, will I use the word mentoring and everything? So some of the batting lineups didn't go as planned for us, yeah? But if there's anything, there was backup from every other person. And in cricket, one thing we know is that if you have somebody who has been on strike and given the best, so you don't come in and want to like, let me now the person, which was what I saw yesterday between Sulaimon and Rahmon. He knew, up there, you can do this. Sulaimon can do the same thing as us. Show him that leadership role that, yes, when you get talking to him from 1 till the end of the game.
All right. We look forward to more success for Nigeria. But again, we're looking forward to secure an early spot in the final. Is there anything we need to change because you're closer to the team? What tactical or team adjustments would you really expect to see ahead of the round-robin matches to maintain their momentum and their dominance?
I I'm not expecting any change because if I could say anything here, I think the coach has done, the technical bench has done well so far. Like, they played almost everybody on the side. We had three new persons joining the team, and they all played one game at a time. So if there's a rotation that is going to come in, definitely it's going to be a replacement of like for like. And so far, so good. Everybody who had been given a chance have done well. Definitely, even if it's not batting on the bowling aspect, they were up to the task. So whatever changes the technical team wants to do right now, I think it's still on the right side, but I'm not expecting any change. So, like we say in cricket, you don't change the winning team. And so far, so good. We've all matches. And also, looking at the next game, I believe that the team is up to the task to do.
Right. Of course, you did not change the winning team. And I remember in football, Chelsea manager Maresca said, if you cannot win a game, make sure you don't lose. That's how they got a draw against Bournemouth. But looking forward to international competitions now, because it looks like we do well when it comes to Africa. A lot of time we do well on the African soil. But going on international competitions now, what can we really do to ensure that Nigeria can put a foot and a stamp and put our name out there as a huge cricket nation?
The major thing here is application. So it all boils down. I know the federation is making plans and to equip the guys in everything they need. You know, in terms of getting a mentorship, I think we had a psychologist there last time who speaks to them. These are things that come into play. So, like, having these tournaments, like, give us that chance and we keep that form, the momentum. I'm sure one thing is certain about this. Immediately after this tournament, the guys will go back to the local leagues and everything. So it's out there that they keep playing. They keep themselves informed till before we know it, like, the next tournament is coming up. So, major thing here for me, I think, is just like playing more games. It's not about being on field every time playing, but mentally, like, are you fit mentally to keep yourself? You don't just go back. So I believe the guys will be looking at this aspect for themselves personally and say, okay, this is how I want to keep it there. And I would like to mention again that we have one of our key bowlers who is currently in this tournament, that's Peter Ho, currently playing for Dubai Capitals. He's in Dubai at the moment. So imagine that platform. The federation also is looking at putting the players out there on franchise league, which keep them in check. So when we come back, it's not like we're going to the stats to get this done or that. So everybody has that chance to, like, add value to the team.
You know, I was going to ask about opportunities to play outside the country. Is it just representing the national team? Are there club sides who these players can actually go out to more like a transfer window for these players to go out there to play professionally and bring that experience back home? And I'm glad you mentioned that. But is there more to expect from these players?
Yes, there is more, definitely. When you go out there, when you're coming back, so you met a blend of professional cricketers out there. So if you're coming back, you know you're adding value to the team. You're telling, okay, when you speak, you know that, yes, this is what I picked out. You do adjustments and you advise your players. At the same time, the same thing applies to the female team, which I know that very soon, definitely, there will be more good news coming out that, yes, most of the female team players are playing in club side outside Nigeria and Africa.
All right, looking forward to more of success for Nigeria. Lastly, before I let you go, anything else coming up after this West African trophy?
The next tournament for us locally will be our under-17 championship, which I believe that probably by January, like the zonal eliminations will kick off. And after that, we'll have a lot of tournaments lined up, and plans are going down to have I could recall the president mentioning about the Super League. So hopefully, by next year, like a lot of action-packed events will be coming up, and we'll be starting with the under-17 event.
Action-packed events are coming up next year, of course, starting up with the under-17, and we are right here to follow up on all of those stories affecting, or rather surrounding, the world of cricket and the growth of the game in the country. Thank you very much, Zeal Ibe, for joining the show today, and may the team always have the zeal to go for success. Thank you for joining.